You know what I was like during my glory days, do you?
Bitches than the mayor.
Don't pop like this.
I got more
Thank you,
bitches than the
computer.
mayor. Alex,
Thank you, computer.
should. Alex, you should have never showed your face at all.
I know.
Sorry.
We could just
That
have
would have been
mystery.
hard.
Hey, we can start it now though.
No, it's too late. It's already up on YouTube.
Oh man.
Damn,
Delete
that
all
would have
that
been
shit,
so,
Peggy.
so hard. You
Delete that shit, Peggy. Delete that shit, Peggy.
Peggy.
You know that you see that video that little kid is like, delete that shit, Peggy.
No,
Oh.
I haven't seen that.
It's like a Vine. It's like a
that
Vine.
little
Like,
kid. And he's
yeah,
like,
he's like
delete,
mad as-
delete it right now. Delete
Peggy.
that shit.
yeah.
Did y'all watch
Alright.
Shadow and Bone? That's my shit.
Not yet. That's what I've been meaning to
That's-
watch.
That's my shit, yo. Hey, also, you know what else? I take back what I said last pod about Netflix being unable to make a good anime. Castlevania is pretty good. And I've been
That's an
watching
anime.
Castlevania.
I don't think I've watched it.
Castlevania? Yeah, Castlevania on Netflix. It's an anime.
I thought that was
heard
a
it was pretty good.
cartoon. I watched the first season and it was fucking dope.
It's an
Oh my
anime.
God.
How you gonna watch the first season and think it's a cartoon?
It kind of looks like a cartoon.
Nah, man, it's got anime eyes.
Let me see. I'm about to fact check you, bitch.
Fact check me then, pussy boy. And then I want you quiet for the rest of the pod.
Oh, I'll be quiet.
Good. I'm tired of hearing you, man.
I'm tired of hearing myself. Dude, do you fuck with Castlevania? You like play the games?
Nah, that's not what we talking about. We're not talking about that.
It says anime style, so you're right.
Boom. That's the pod, y'all.
I
Let's go.
I didn't
That's
say
the
you were wrong.
motherfucking pod.
I didn't even say you were wrong. I was just saying. I was just
I'm about to fact check
wondering.
you right now. Eric D. Andrews, about to put you on the spot. Fucking pussy ass.
Marcus, you know what? You know what? Welcome back to an episode of formerly known as Tapped In. It's your boy, Dark Matter Daddy. You know, let me start this over.
That's bad, daddy.
Dark matter daddy.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's
Pussy
me.
boy, be quiet.
It's young demonic destruction.
And
Young
I
Mr.
told you not to question Marcus.
I'll
told
question Marcus
you.
anytime I want to. Marcus ain't nobody.
And then you get put in your plate. Time
Marcus, you
after
know what?
time after time after time.
know what,
Limit
Marcus?
me. Limit
What the
me.
fuck? This is why I had to do all that fucking editing on that one episode because you're
No.
yelling.
Leave him yelling.
Leave that
No,
shit.
dude, it's so loud in your headphones. It sounds crazy. Welcome back to a podcast formerly known as Tapped In. I'm your host, Dark Matter Daddy, young
Eric D.
demonic
Andrews.
destruction. Hey,
Down
it's Mr.
bad.
It's Mr. Negativity out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm down bad still. I'm keeping y'all updated on my life, and we thriving.
Let's get an
you know?
update. Let's get an update.
All right, I'm still down bad. That's about it. That's about it. That's all I got going on. It consumes me.
It consumes me.
It consumes me.
As always, we got our boy,
Alex.
young Alex, young Edison, Mr. Monster Mash, the young Southern anguish, anguish,
Southern Comfort.
Southern
Okay.
Comfort,
The
What's up,
angler
Alex?
himself,
the angler
Right.
himself. What's up, Alex?
master of burgundy curtains,
Burgundy Curtain, Alex.
Yes, that's true.
white walls, Alex.
White roll.
I'm gonna start calling you Burgundy Curtains.
That's cool. I
Burgundy
like that.
curtains in the flesh,
Hey,
yo.
That
nigga-
is hard.
Good.
Hey, Eric, does the carpet match the drapes?
Do
That's
they?
wood grain.
I don't know.
Do they? Wood grain, I'm whipping. What's up, Alex?
Yeah. Alex, what
What's
you
poppin'?
sipping on?
Cheers.
Some
Alex.
water. Just water.
Oh
Cheers, bro.
shit!
Just water.
Police think it's water pimping, but this motherfucking
episode-
Grey Goose, baby.
This episode's brought to you by Minute Maid.
No, it's
Tropical-
No, it's
This
not.
episode's
We have
brought
no
to you by
sponsor.
GekiCon Sake.
Oh shit! No,
The
it's not.
sake.
We're sponsored
Yes.
by the Omega Bazaar. That's who our
Yeah,
sponsor is.
we're sponsored by the Omega Bazaar. Get your
Speaking of the
stickers.
Speaking of the Omega Bazaar, up next we got our boy Marcus, young exploding star, the popular organism, young the superb souffle, Omega Obelisk. What's going on, bro?
Yo, the obelisk is longer than ever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I'm
my
erect and I'm looming. You know what I'm saying? And that's what an obelisk does. So it's pretty apt that you give me that name today. But let's be real, Eric.
Well put. Well,
Yeah, man.
All right, all right, and we also got another legend here, our other recurring host, young Shoddy, the 10-foot tall demon, Mr.
That's right.
Reach, the
Mr.
ultimate exterior. What's good, Davon?
The Black
Yeah, what's
Grimoire
poppin' with
himself.
you?
The
What's
Black
good?
Grimoire. What's up, Davon?
What up? What up? What up?
My nigga climbed out of his volcano.
What's
He
up,
in the
nigga?
daylight now.
You
Yeah.
already know how it is.
Hey, speak to us
Got
in
that
French
good
real
lighting.
quick.
I wish. Omelette du fromage.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, man. My girl watched this show, dog. You gotta be
come
easy.
on, bro. Save the bitches for the rest of us, my guy.
Hey, Devon, you can have my bitch.
Damn, Alex, you a real one.
Yes, yes. We're back, y'all. We're back with another episode of formerly known as Tapped In. We all are alive still. Check your
Barely.
pulses.
Was that ever a
Surprising.
question?
I mean, sometimes you got to do that, that reality check. You know what I'm saying?
Tap your
Uh,
vape.
Yeah,
Yeah. Today
you're
we're
right.
about to be getting into Billboard's, what is it? Like the Billboard Awards?
Billboard Music
Yeah.
Awards,
The
Yes,
Billboard
sir.
musical. Yeah, the Billboard Music Awards.
BBMAs.
Yes. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Is that-
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Billboard Music Awards. We're gonna be talking about all the winners who we think deserved or didn't deserve
More
their
like the hip
awards.
hop winners.
Yeah, those. Because we don't know we don't really know much about other genres truly. Um, Nobody's gonna say speak for yourself. No?
You're right.
Speak for yourself, brother.
I don't know.
But yeah,
shit
we're
I
about
got some.
that.
I got
obviously
some Garth Brooks playing in the other
some
room.
Garth. Yeah,
that
we're
metal?
probably gonna be focused.
that metal?
No, Garth Brooks is like
I know
rock.
it's country.
Oh,
Oh.
it's country. Is it
Garth
country or is it rock?
Brooks. It's country.
Garth
country.
Brooks is fucking evil. Moving on.
Hey, fuck Chet Hanks.
Oh,
But Chet Hanks.
top of the pod. Yeah. Fuck Chet. What's his middle name? Fucking
Chetty
Derek.
Bio.
Chet Derek Hanks. Fuck off. Like seriously, delete all your social medias.
Eric, did you introduce yourself?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. He
I did.
introduced himself
I
first.
started this new thing where I introduced myself after
I didn't even peep.
the opening of the pod. Yeah,
Can you
that's
call it
smooth.
a new thing if you've only done it once? It's hardly a habit, more of an occurrence.
Well, it's new. Let it become a new thing. Like, I just did it for the first time, so it's a new thing that it will recur as long as I start to as long as I remember it. But yeah, let's get into the Marcus, fuck off. I will turn this podcast around.
I'll turn this podcast off.
I'll turn my camera off.
You know what?
No,
That's the
Alex,
pod.
don't.
What?
That's the
Man,
the pod.
Alex, oh my. For the listeners, Alex turned his camera off because he a little
All right.
bitch. Dude, please don't turn your camera off again. It fucks up my order of
Does it?
like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It does move you around when you like. Yeah, he's right.
Oh my god. It's
Why does it
fucked.
matter, though?
All right, it's back to. It bothers me when it goes out of order.
All right, so let's get to the Billboard Music Awards, though.
Let's get to the music awards. Davon, are these all the ones?
Not all the winners. This is just like the hip hop
All right.
R&B winners.
So yeah, Billboards, they have their own like awards. And it looks like the top one we got here is the top streaming song artist winner was Drake.
No
And that
surprise
doesn't
there.
surprise me at all. Does not surprise me.
Yeah, me either.
I feel
This is
like
also
that's
the
pretty-
music awards where he was awarded Artist of the Decade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Clearly they
Yeah.
love Drake over at Billboards. As we said before, he's very palatable. Yeah, no, that has no argument from here though. Yeah.
I wonder, is it going strictly by the numbers, or is that an opinion award?
I think
That has to be
by the
numbers.
No,
numbers.
that has to
That
be
has
numbers.
to be numbers.
Yeah, that's definitely numbers.
Yeah.
Or somebody could easily like just refute it. Like if it was like opinion based, I'm sure they could just be like, no.
Well, and
It-
but these are the people who make the charts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
good point.
this is definitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you talk about Billboard outside of the awards, you talk about the Billboard top 10, right? And it pulls in statistics from streams off of YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, song downloads, people watching the music videos for songs, and they pretty much pull from every which artist. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if any of this is really, I mean, I guess some of it's opinion based, but if it's most streamed, I feel like that's one of the categories where it's irrefutable.
Yeah, it's something that can easily be checked. Because all of the I believe all the streams are public on each platform. Like we can check in Spotify and see if there's been anything else. But I think yeah, that's definitely one that's probably pretty accurate. The
This
next
is a
one
big
we
night
got.
for Toronto people.
Oh yeah,
the-
100%.
The Weeknd won 10 awards as well that night.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Big ups to the Weeknd.
big
They
up
can't
to the
stand
week.
up.
See,
Canada.
he should have been artist of the decade, or at
The
least
Weeknd?
I still disagree with that.
He
but I
got
don't
top
even wanna
artist.
Get into that again.
Weeknd
Of the
got top
decade,
artist.
I feel like he hasn't been a big artist for that. Like he's been
Also-
around, but a big artist.
I also feel like Drake put The Weeknd on too. So.
Yeah, he did.
A
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, shit, you can say he put Kendrick on too.
No, I don't know about that.
He put him on his album, but
Those both
He-
don't take
I-
care. When those
but
I
both
guess
coming up.
Weeknd was actually on EXO, like his record label at one point though, and like was pushing him. Kendrick's just in that one song.
Yeah, and I feel like Kendrick was already like breaking out into popularity before that song came out.
You
Maybe
don't
he
think the Weeknd was too.
not
Yeah, the
like
Weeknd-
Kendrick was.
No,
I
the
don't think like
Weeknd-
Kendrick was.
Pre Drake Weeknd was actually really interesting because
didn't
back then
show
I
us,
used to
so-
follow Two Dope Boys and nobody even knew what the Weeknd looked like. The Weeknd was dropping music without like visuals of himself. And so he was like a mystery for the first, I want to say 6 to 8 months.
Is
and
that when
then-
he was dropping like House of Balloons and like Thursday? Or
Yeah,
is that like
House
okay,
of
okay,
Balloons,
yeah, sure.
Thursday, and there's the trilogy, right?
Yeah,
But I'm not even sure. It might have been right before that, but a lot of those songs were later put onto
Oh, yeah,
House of
for sure.
Balloons.
Mhm.
But like High for This was put on some HBO show, and that's kind of what made the Weeknd sort of break out. Was it was on this HBO show where they played High for This, and then but at that time the Weeknd, nobody knew what he looked like. He was sort of mysterious, and then Drake signed him to OVO, EXO, whatever, because EXO is the Weeknd, OVO is Drake, EXO is the Weeknd, and they sort of, Drake was in his building mode right then, and featured the Weeknd heavily. Absolutely, I think you can attribute Drake for kind of helping the
I
Weeknd
think
get out of Toronto.
Drake took a lot of the Weeknd stuff for Take Care.
Mhm.
This is true. This is true.
Just the vibe. I mean, honestly, you go back and you have those, you have like a really early Weeknd vibe when you listen to Take Care.
And again, that also just brings up my point. Why would you make somebody like him the artist of the decade when he's taking other people's stuff?
That's just what everyone does, though. And they gave him artist of the decade with ghostwriters. You know what I mean? Like, that's the other thing. Like Drake's, I don't know. Like, he's a hard worker. He's a really hard worker, and he's everywhere. But you know, if you try to break down what artist of the decade entails, and you test its integrity, I'm not entirely sure that anyone would really come up like unscathed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, stealing shit and ghostwriting aside, he still did what he did. Honestly,
That's a big part.
That's a big part of it, but he still did what he did.
And that's not even what
I'm gonna give you this award for the best artist.
Adonis, sidebar, Adonis has a lot to thank Pusha T for. Without Pusha T, nobody would know Adonis.
You wouldn't even know who Adonis was.
Shout out to Pusha T for putting on Drake's son.
He bullied this man into being a father.
You were hiding a child.
You were hiding a child.
You were hiding a child.
If there was ever a lion of the decade, it should be that. You are.
They should have had Pusha T
child.
present the award to Drake.
Man,
that would have been the final test to see if he was artist of the decade, is if he could accept an award from Pusha T.
I would love to see it.
Hilarious. Just one last like fucking
you can make him the artist of the decade. He got punked. He didn't even release nothing after that.
I will say Drake's an easy target though. I mean, not to like belabor the point of Drake any further, but
not even me.
You know, Drake being as big as he is, he makes himself a big target.
Yeah.
And Meek Mill is a crybaby, man.
No, I was just talking shit.
Yeah, Meek Mill is not. Yeah.
I don't.
Meek Mill was always also beefing with Wale because Wale didn't tweet about his fucking album dropping.
Yeah, I remember that. I just heard some shit today about like Meek Mill not letting Rick Ross into his birthday party or some shit. Like I don't know what.
Oh my god!
Because Rick Ross
can't come to my birthday, Ross.
He couldn't get into the party or whatever at the club. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I don't know the story behind it, but that's what I heard.
He gave him a note that said, "You're uninvited. You're uninvited to my birthday, Rick Ross.
Don't bother coming today." Ross is like, I wasn't about to anyways, dog.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about some of the other ones though.
Yeah. The next award was Artist of the Decade, and we already talked about that last time. But then
oh wait, never mind. It says Artist of the Decade Drake, and then it says speech featuring Adonis. What is
he did his speech with his son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adonis was up there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next award is Top Rap Artist winner, and that's Pop Smoke. And that's out of DaBaby, Drake, Juice WRLD, Lil Baby, and Pop Smoke was the winner.
I'm surprised it didn't go to DaBaby or Lil Baby.
Horrible pull.
That just because I mean, like, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But I feel like they just gave that to him because he passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah. Are these awards are from this year? Last year, right?
I never know how these awards go.
Cycle, yeah. I don't know what the time frame is.
It's from like December 2020, or it's like from December 2019 through January 2021 or something. I don't know. I'm always confused because there's always like an album that I thought came out 2 years ago on these things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, but Pop Smoke also, why top rap artist, and they put obviously RIP Juice WRLD, but they put him on there too.
I was gonna speak on that too. I mean, that's because he passed away.
This one seems very like biased. This one seems like a bias-based one because I would definitely disagree that well, it says top rap artist, but what does that even mean? That's kind of meaningless.
I mean, like, probably plays, popularity.
These are rappers that appeal to white people, honestly. That's been on TikTok.
I wouldn't say that about Lil Baby.
But if it was big on TikTok, DaBaby, I feel like would be
Yeah, he would
Top
probably win it.
rap
over
artist.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. The baby, he's had a good year.
And he's got so
Nothing-
many memes.
Yeah.
He has tons of memes. He is a
Who
meme.
has the most memes?
And he
DaBaby
did
DaBaby
probably.
does.
Siwa, or whatever her name is.
He what?
Oh my God, JoJo Siwa, he dissed her.
He dissed JoJo Siwa.
Hey man, Nebraska's own JoJo Siwa.
She's from Nebraska?
She's from Omaha.
What?
Nuh-uh. I'm about to
Come
fact
on,
check you.
man.
Hey,
Bruh.
don't
Hey,
question
here we go.
Marcus.
I just
Eric
thought
questioning Marcus again.
We
Let's
just
see.
talked
it was
about
like a
this.
bitch for no reason. And I thought this was
I
so-
will question this man.
Eric think
I
I just be
believe you.
talking, man.
Oh shit, she's from Omaha, Nebraska. What
Oh,
the fuck?
shit.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
all right, Eric, shut the fuck up for the rest of the pod. Let's go. Send me the list because Eric
know
don't
what,
need to
Marcus?
be talking no more.
Look, let me just say something real quick.
I done told you.
I will question this man. I'll fact check this man.
Eric,
You
you
just
owe
be
it to
saying
tonight,
stuff.
bro.
I'm on
You
two.
0-2,
You're right. I'm
man.
on two. It's not looking good for me.
Hey,
I'm
you
about to
best tread
retire.
carefully around me, man.
You the new host now.
What's
You
up,
the new
y'all?
host.
I'm the new host.
Shit.
All right, so back to the Billboard
yeah.
though.
This one I just fully disagree with. I'm not sure who. I mean, out of this list, I would probably say DaBaby would probably be considered the top rap artist. I disagree as far as like him as an artist because I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But
They have to be going by streams then.
you think Pop
I
Smoke
wouldn't
has
be
the most
surprised if-
streams?
But
Yeah,
a lot of
because
these have
passed away.
award committees.
And Pop Smoke's last album, after he passed away, streamed like fucking crazy. I think that shit went platinum really quick. If
Really
I'm
quick, I think.
correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact time frame. So I mean, I could see him winning that just based off of that album alone. And he
He
was pretty
amassed-
popular when he was alive too. So
Okay, so it says Pop Smoke amassed 251 million song streams
yeah, there
thanks
you
to
go.
the posthumous album Shoot for
Yeah.
the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Baby. Let's see. As of May 20th, the rapper who has the most monthly streams on Spotify, surpassing Drake with 54 million monthly listeners, has ranked 52 million streams per month.
So yeah, Pop Smoke.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
It makes
that's
sense. Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Crazy statistics, but hey,
That
you know
is
what?
insane.
I feel like the posthumous albums, they do a lot for people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, we still talk about Biggie and Pac in like top rappers, maybe not us, but like some people. And they how many albums did they drop?
Pac
like
dropped
when they
a
were
lot.
alive.
Yeah, how many did Biggie drop?
Alive.
He has like
Uh,
3.
I think he had 2 or 3. Yeah.
I think he might have
Drake-
dropped 2 before he died.
Drake's been more active than them, in his lifetime. Now, mind you, they died, yes, but I'm just going off of the sort of the posthumous releases. I mean, it's crazy. And Juice World, I never listened to Juice World. I may have listened to some stuff that he was featured in, but I can imagine that he probably got streamed a hell of a lot when he died as well. Mac
sure he
Miller. I listened to Mac Miller a lot. Although I was listening to him a lot before he died too, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's go to the next.
I guess Pop Smoke can take it.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next one is top rap female artist winner is obviously Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah. No argument.
That's easy.
She's had a really good year.
Yeah,
Oh
she-
my
she
god,
does
she's
fucking
had
numbers,
a
like-
good few years. Like, not
Yeah, you're
only
right.
does she do numbers with her music releases, she does numbers culturally.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
the hot girl shit was
He started
huge.
the
Hot Girl
fucking
Summer.
He started the
They
Hot
they
Girl
still
Summer shit.
they still talk about Hot Girl Summer.
People still talk about Hot Girl Summer, even though Hot Girl Summer was canceled.
Nah,
due to
it was on
COVID.
standby. It was on standby.
Yeah.
Also,
the
I will
other-
say, I did get the privilege to see Meg Thee Stallion perform in Chicago at a music festival, and she's a great fucking performer.
Is
I
she?
fucking bet.
Yeah, shout out to Meg. for real.
She's tight. I feel like she's also she just seems like a dope person. I mean, she was going through college while she was
Mhm.
releasing music.
Mhm.
She was a big proponent for giving out Bitcoin. I think I got like $10 of Bitcoin from her
Cam
when she
got 10 bucks
tweeted
from her
about that.
too. Yeah, Cam got
I think she knows, and I don't know how much of this is her and how much of this is her management, but I feel like she handles her fame properly, and like, or uses, I think she uses her platform well. I can't tell her if she
Yes,
uses it
I agree.
properly, but I like her platform. Fuck,
I would say
what's
too.
She seems
what's
cool.
what's
What'd you
the
say,
short
Devon?
dude that shot her?
Tory Lane's bitch ass.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, fuck Tory Lanez.
Fuck Tory Lanez. Yeah, this is an anti-Tory Lanez pod. What was you saying, Devon?
No, I would say it's her over her management because she's like around our age, ain't she? She probably knows
Yeah,
how to
she's
use
our
social
age.
media. And
Yeah.
stuff,
She just
so,
graduated college like maybe last year.
yeah.
I
So
remember a
probably
long time
younger than
ago.
us. So
hmm
she
Yeah,
know
I
how to
remember.
work her way around social media.
For
I remember
sure.
like before, like this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I was working at Bank of the West, so it was like 3 years ago. I saw this video that was like upcoming female artists that you should watch out for, and Meg The Stallion was on there, and it was talking about how she's like in college and just does rapping
Mhm.
as like a fucking hobby, pretty much. And then she just fucking blew up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Also, City Girls was on there too, so that was interesting.
That's
Yeah.
It
crazy.
was interesting.
Yeah,
Who was
But
Meg going up against? Who else was in
everybody
the?
went. Oh yeah, I was just about to read that.
Oh yeah,
Cardi
go for it.
B, Cardi B,
Oh.
and Saweetie.
I
Okay,
love Sweetie.
that's it. That's it. That's
You
it.
love Saweetie? Yeah,
I
it
love
just
Saweetie.
says Cardi B and Saweetie. Cardi B's dope. I can't front. She makes good
Shouts out
music.
to Cardi B,
I would
yeah.
agree.
I
Shouts out Cardi
don't
B.
like Cardi B's music.
I don't like her music either. I'm
I
a
like.
big-
I don't
I'm a
listen
big-
to Meg The Stallion's music either, but I like her a lot more just as a person than Cardi B.
What's that one song? Money.
As a person,
That's a
I find
banger.
money.
Cardi B got
As a
Like the
bangers,
only
man.
one I would
Hey,
listen
Cardi B
to.
has bops.
If
Cardi B
I
has
hear
bops.
Cardi B come on
Money.
in the club, man, I'm rocking with it. Like,
I like hearing it in the club, but I'm not gonna listen to it like on my own time or anything like that.
fair enough. But you know,
Bro,
there's
I don't listen
there's
to it on
certain
its
types of
own, but
music.
That's true.
that's why I just say like she got bops. Like she puts out shit that sounds great in the club and gets shit lit. All the women be turning up to that shit,
I was
and I
about
be
to say
right there
something
with them.
Yeah, I was
disrespectful.
what were you about to say?
That's why we need a woman on our podcast, man.
We
You
do,
need to
we
check
do, we
her, dog.
We do because I almost got canceled.
Ninja applications to Davon.
Oh shit! Almost
him
got
towards the
canceled
candidate.
there. That's crazy.
Davon's HR.
I'm a
Yeah.
feminist, y'all.
No,
I
you're
love
not,
I
Eric.
love all
Did
the
you a
women out
menace?
there. No, I'm not. I'm not a meninist. Yeah, I like Cardi B's songs.
I love
Not
Sweetie
not
though.
like I listen to them. I don't have any of her
I've
songs
never
on my,
listened to. How do you say her name?
Sweetie.
Saweetie.
It's spelled weird, but
I always think of her name as Sati.
that's how I always look at it.
Salty.
Sati.
Salty.
I think it's Saweetie.
Saweetie.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to I'm not a fan of Cardi B as a person. I find her extremely obnoxious.
He's funny
I-
sometimes.
I
she's
think there's so many obnoxious celebrities, and I think Cardi B, I think she is obnoxious, but she's funny to me sometimes. I started following Cardi B back when she was on Vine because she was just one of those Vine people that were really funny. But she
she was dope
does,
on Vine.
She was
She
hilarious
was
on
dope
Vine.
as fuck on Vine.
But
That's how she got
Cardi-
big.
Cardi B also does stuff for the culture, and I respect that. Like, she sat down with Bernie Sanders and talked about his platform when he was running for president. And I think if you're using your platform in a positive way, man, like, I can't hate.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm not hating on her at all. I just think she's obnoxious.
She is, but it works for her in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so too.
The things that I find funny
I don't hate
Cardi
women
B,
like Eric.
Oh my god. The things that I find funny is that Cardi B is never when she's trying to be funny. It's just like random like clips, like when she was like, that's weird. That's suspicious. That's just fucking hilarious to me. Or when she's like, funny. What is that? What is that? That shit cracks me the fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I don't know shit about Saweetie other than that. Never mind.
So let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
What do we have next? What we got?
Top streaming song winner is DaBaby and Roddy Ricch for Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Oh yeah.
What song is that?
Never in the beginning when a rock star. Some I'm a Glock.
You've heard it before.
Rock star.
It's like a
It's not a
guitar
guitar.
riff.
This is a Glock.
Oh, Run the beginning, I'm a
Wait, did that video
rockstar.
have like the police in it?
Yeah, it had
Yeah.
the police car. And around all of the Black Lives Matter protests,
Yeah.
he performed like a different version of Rockstar. On I don't know if it was the BET Awards or the VMAs.
It was the BT Awards. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So he performed a different one with Roddy Ricch.
You
said
I don't think I like.
Roddy Ricch.
I think it was cool. The song's catchy. I don't listen to DaBaby like that anymore, but I mean, if I don't know, I hear.
I will say I'm kind of surprised that was the most streamed song. I'm surprised at that. Because the songs that it was up against, huh?
I said WAP is like on there, and I feel like
yeah, WAP.
What else was it up against?
Okay, so it was up against Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's WAP, Future and Drake's Life is Good, which I don't think I know that song.
Life is Good.
You definitely heard that before.
That song's tight.
Sing it.
I don't know how it goes, but
some 40,000 on a gun, some little bitch.
I was like,
oh, that song is hard.
$100,000
on pink, some ring, little bitch. That song.
Yeah,
that
and what else?
Tight.
What else?
Jack Harlow featuring DaBaby and Tory Lanez and Lil Wayne. What's poppin'?
That song's
What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I like Jack Harlow, man. I'm a Jack Harlow fan.
Really? Okay.
That man is
he seems
funny.
Yeah,
y'all
really
gotta
funny.
watch. Y'all gotta watch the Revolt TV basketball league they did. Jack Harlow had his team, and Drewski was the announcer. And Jack Harlow and Drewski together are fucking comedy gold.
Wasn't like
10
Jack
out of 10.
Harlow flirting with Drewski the entire time? He like kept complimenting him. And
that shit was funny.
Yeah, because it's a thing that for whatever reason, whenever Drewski goes on live, people like a dude will try to join his live, and the dude will start saying like stuff like he's into Drewski, and Drewski's like, "What's going on with you, man? Like, why you talking like that?" And everybody makes Drewski feel uncomfortable. It's hilarious.
I'm not a fan. I don't think Drewski's that funny, except for when he was like, "What do you mean by that?" That shit was funny.
Drewski's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
his white boy frat impressions are fucking spot on.
Just on point, yeah, for sure.
That shit is hilarious.
Are they better than Kodak?
But this ain't about Drewski. This is about the Billboard Awards or whatever the fuck that shit called.
Because Kodak's frat impression was hilarious. When he was like, "I'm a suburban dude now."
Bro, Kodak canceled though, man. We can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's canceled. So yeah, I would have expected. Jesus, I would have expected WAP or even What's Poppin' to be the top.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Oh, the last one is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, which maybe I just don't fucking know the name of songs because
I'm sure you've heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
it's a TikTok.
When I feel your touch.
Well, and so that's what I think a
I'm
lot of this
blinded
is
by the
attributed
light.
to is like, and I'm not on TikTok, so I don't actually know if Rockstar had like, I don't know, some sort of TikTok thing, but I imagine if it did, because a lot of these songs are big because of TikTok, right? Like a lot of modern music is defined by precedents on TikTok and people sharing and resharing it in little clips.
Should this be renamed the TikTok Awards? TikTok Music Awards?
It should, honestly. They should get their own award show.
Yeah.
Oh, the next up we have the top R&B female artist winner is Doja Cat.
Is she R&B?
Yeah, she is.
Well, she's a rapper.
I thought
she's
she
a
was
rapper,
pop.
but
I would have said
all
pop.
of the above, because I mean, as we discussed pods and pods ago, all of this stuff is sort of pretty closely related. She does rap, she does pop joints. Say
When
So.
did she ever rap?
She raps on a couple of her songs.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
No, well, I guess that's a rap, but she goes in and out of singing and rapping frequently.
Honestly, I've never listened to her. I've only heard like maybe 2 or 3 songs by Doja Cat. So
she's got
I
some
feel
good
like
songs.
she raps more than
I
she
like-
sings.
Really?
me.
What? No, no.
Yeah.
I don't
The
think
songs
so.
that she does
Say
rap
So was
more.
all singing.
She raps more, but the music that gets blown up, like Say So, those are all songs where she's singing.
Juicy, that's singing.
She's rapping.
Also, I'm looking at who she won it against.
SZA and Janae.
Well, I don't know why SZA's on there number one.
I don't know
Me
why
either.
Janae's on there. What did Janae drop?
I don't know. So maybe they. I don't know about.
What about
Man,
like Summer
There
Walker?
has to be.
I feel like there's other better R&B female artists out there.
For sure. I don't.
I can agree with that. That's really weird. That
Why is
they
there
put-
only 3 people on this one?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
For female R, there has to be more.
Then they got to be going by streams.
Where's Tierra Whack?
Her?
Yeah, hers fire. Yeah.
Yeah, her, and also her had a really good year.
She did.
So I don't know why she wouldn't
She
be
had
on
some
there.
really big songs. So I think she should at least be on the list. But that's really weird.
She sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Like she had.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she was. She. I feel like some of this is political, man. I don't know what it is, or maybe it's maybe for Billboard you have to like submit something for consideration, like because what is it, the Grammys? Your label has to put something in, and for the Grammys, the weekend was given a choice. He would either win a Grammy or he would play at the Super Bowl, and he decided to play as the Super Bowl.
I would
spend his own money doing it, but
I don't think he
really
messed
weird.
with the Grammys no more.
he don't, because he wasn't nominated for any, because he performed at the Super Bowl.
I feel like
That's
the Grammys
weird as
have a
fuck.
lot of like politics. Like they do weird shit. Like
do.
if you perform this year, then you'll be nominated next year. Type shit. Like from what I've heard.
It's like that.
It's super sketchy.
It's real political. You know, there you have the whole Grammy board of what trustees or whoever that make the actual nominations, but I can see Doja Cat winning. Doja Cat, you know,
Sure.
out of those 3 really Spartan list of names, Doja Cat is the most prevalent this year and for the last couple of years.
If they're going
would
by
say that.
streams, I can definitely see her winning for that reason.
She makes so many fucking TikTok songs.
I think all of her singles end up being TikTok songs, like Say So, the Streets song,
even that new song where she's like, I feel like fucking something.
oh yeah,
that one.
with
that was huge on TikTok.
That's the one with
like,
SZA.
all of her fucking songs are TikToks.
And I'm
TikTok.
surprised she even won, honestly, though, with that controversy. But I guess people forget about shit.
She was
That
in
was
the
a
chat.
that was a Twitter controversy. Twitter exists in its own world, man. Like
She was.
So
in
she
the
only
chat.
canceled on Twitter, not in the real world.
I think you
Yeah.
can be canceled on Twitter and not be canceled in the real world.
I agree, because showing feet in the racial chats, I don't know if that's like a worldwide cancellation, but that's definitely a Twitter cancellation.
Oh,
no,
local.
She can't tweet.
It's literally
She
only
cannot tweet.
a Twitter cancellation.
She can't tweet without
All right, let's
somebody
move on.
being like,
Okay,
let's
remember you
move
being
on.
in them
Any
chats.
jokes?
That shit's so funny to me.
Those jokes have been stressed enough.
Bro.
In them chats. Shouts out to Doja. We know you're listening. Friend of the pod.
I'm a big fan
all
of
right.
Doja.
I'm trying to fuck.
Top. Oh my God. Top new artist winner.
We need a woman on this show, man.
We
Y'all left unchecked, man. Y'all think this is a boys' club? Well, I'm
That's
a
Alex
man.
and Eric.
do. Me. Alex is the one that's problematic. I'm innocent.
Just on this
Going on
podcast.
to the next one, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Top new artist winner. We got Pop Smoke again. And what the fuck? Who the fuck? Who is Gabby Barrett?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
This
I've
is
never
probably
heard of this
across
person.
all genres. So Gabby Barrett is probably some sort of artisanal soap maker who also does alternative music.
Let's see. She's a country music singer.
I was so
it
close.
did just say top artist, top new artist, which is crazy. That I mean,
Who
it's
else
kind of
on there?
interesting that. Okay, so it has Gabby Barrett, Doja Cat, Jack Harlow, Rod Wave, and Pop Smoke.
I think Pop Smoke deserves
Wait,
that.
say all those again.
Gabby Barrett, Doja Cat, Jack Harlow, Pop Smoke, and Rod Wave.
It's so weird to me how they choose this. Doja Cat's
I
been
have
around
no
since like
fucking idea.
2013.
Right.
But she hasn't been big since 2013.
It's weird because nowadays an artist will release several first albums, like several debut albums, and I don't know how they get away with it. And honestly, I'm tired of it.
It's because like Doja Cat, for instance, she's been around since 2013, but until Moo came out and became super fucking popular and trendy, that's when she became big. That's when she became like an actual name. And you had people, how like if a more underground artist gets big, everybody's like, oh, so now y'all listening to Doja Cat. She got all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And
that's me right now. Where were y'all when Go Down came out?
Nowhere. I was nowhere.
Nowhere.
I will say that. I'm assuming that's an older Doja Cat song.
That shit weak.
Moo came out, and then I heard that song. I thought it was funny, but I was like, damn, this bitch can really sing. This person can really sing. And
the disrespect.
I was like, I was like, damn, she can really sing her ass off. That's crazy. And then she's like, I didn't expect that song to blow up that hard. I feel like I caught it kind of early.
What song?
Moo.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I caught it like really early because I think it was on Tumblr. I think I heard that song on Tumblr, and then out of nowhere it just got super popular and like people listening to it on Facebook and stuff.
So she deserves it.
And then she blew up.
Her award.
I think Doja Cat puts work in, man. I'm not gonna discredit any amount of work somebody puts in.
Yeah.
If I see them everywhere, they're putting in work.
It takes dedication.
Deserved it though. Whatever.
I would say
Pop
Pop Smoke deserves the best top new artist.
I agree.
Because he was popping kind of before he died too. So
yeah, he was.
Oh, he's about to blow up for sure.
What's
next?
Right.
Let's see what's next. Net, we got top Billboard 200 album winner, and again, that's Pop Smoke.
So how does this even?
I have no idea.
So it's just most album streams from Pop Smoke.
That's what I'm assuming.
No idea.
All right, well, let's just keep moving on.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep talking about Pop Smoke. No disrespect to Pop Smoke.
No disrespect. Top male artist winner, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Yeah.
I would say he put in
work this year. I don't know if he put in a bunch of. Who did he go against?
He went against Drake, Juice WRLD, Lil Baby, and Pop Smoke.
It's crazy that Drake was even featured because Drake didn't put out anything this year.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what the time.
So The Weeknd is deserving. Then he dropped the album and he performed at the Super Bowl. Who else did that?
I guess that's what's going on. Yeah,
I agree. He definitely deserves that shit.
I agree with that. I just don't understand like the time frame with this stuff.
I just don't understand why Drake would even be in consideration for this. Which one is this again? Top artist?
Yeah. What did
Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke? So
top male artist.
Top male artist, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of sexist if you ask me.
Yeah, I guess.
Up next, we got top radio song artist winner, The Weeknd again.
Not surprising.
Again, I can see that. Blinding Lights, popular as hell.
Yeah,
I agree. It's a great song.
Give that man his flowers.
For sure. Shouts out to The Weeknd.
Shouts out to The Weeknd.
Come on the pod sometime. Come on the pod sometime. We can interview.
I know him personally.
Yeah, Marcus. That's your cousin, right? On your mom's side.
Go together, bro.
Exactly.
Top R&B artist winner, The Weeknd again.
Killing it.
He went against Jhené Aiko. She's on the list again for some reason.
What did Jhené put out? I don't think I have
no idea.
Maybe I'm not like well versed enough to know that Jhené dropped a project. I'm a big fan of Jhené. I just didn't know she was active like that this year.
I'm about to look it up.
The last thing I could think of is that joint album with Big Sean. That was years ago.
She dropped the album March 6th of 2020.
She dropped it out. She dropped Chilombo in 2020, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear it, but
I didn't hear it either, but I'm sure it's fire. I need to listen to it. Sidebar though, that Big Sean and her album, I really fuck with that. And I don't really fuck with Big Sean like that, but I think it's like 22 something.
I think it's just called 22.
Yeah, 22.
Big Sean and her, or Big Sean and Janae?
Big Sean and her have a duo. They have a group, and it's her and Big Sean. They rap.
TM88 or something like that.
Yeah, isn't it 20?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So 22. It's just 22. That album. That
Did
album
you
is
say TM88?
That's my TM88 Surf. That's my favorite album by Big Sean, because I don't really like Big Sean like that. But that album, and also they have a short film that goes with it that has every song off the album. It's hard. Y'all should listen to that if you ever like.
That sounds dope.
Feeling sexy. It's a sexy album. Like it's
it's one of those with Big Sean.
Man.
I need a confidence booster.
I need smooth like jazz, man.
Does Big Sean sing?
He mostly kind of raps and does his.
He'd be like, "I do it,"
singing. He'd be like, I do it,
boy.
Whoa, boy. Janae. That's what he says.
Boy.
Hey man, I'll take your word for it. If it's dope, I'll try to listen to it if I remember.
You should watch it with the short film, because the short film is really well done.
Just give it that butter.
So if you don't like the music, you can watch the short film.
Got it.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, I didn't name all the top R&B artists that he went up against. It was Janae Aiko, Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, and Doja Cat.
I'm surprised JB didn't get it. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he's had a bunch of bangers. Or
he's been working.
I'm not gonna call them bangers, but he's had a bunch of like hit songs.
Like, I'm not a big fan, but I won't dispute that he has songs that a lot of people listen to.
Hey man, he said the N-word one time.
He said the N-word a bunch of times.
One last lonely nigga. One last lonely nigga. That's what he was saying. He was harmonizing nigga, and this man is still around.
Yeah. Hey man, let me catch him on the street.
Yeah. How did he not
catch one of them dreads
for that?
He done.
Ew.
I don't know.
This was like right before cancel culture. It was like right before cancel culture, and during that time, Justin Bieber was already wilding. I think he got arrested in Brazil for like tagging some shit, and he was just being a shithead. Now he got dreadlocks.
It's so funny you bring that up. I literally just saw a video on TikTok today of that and him telling this racist ass joke.
What's the joke, Eric? Tell it.
No.
We're all black here.
I'm not getting canceled. The listeners can't tell.
Nigga.
Hey, can the listeners tell that we black?
Hey, can y'all tell that I'm black though?
Hey.
Hey man, we don't need to.
Hey man, what's next?
Yeah, what's next, man? Before we all cancel ourselves.
Shit, homie.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Top radio song winner, The Weeknd for Blinding Lights. Top R&B album winner was The Weeknd, After Hours.
That album
After Hours was
fire, though. But I'm biased.
I love that album.
I fucked with The Weeknd.
I like the memes that came out of him, his plastic surgery.
Oh yeah, that was very random.
Not really.
I wasn't sure where he was going with that. Top albums.
He had a message with it.
Yeah.
Janae Aiko, Chilombo, Chris Brown and Young Thug, Slime and B. The fuck?
Yeah, they
had a joint album?
Yeah.
Who's Slime and B?
Chris Brown and
Young Thug. That's the name of their album, Slime and B.
I've never heard of that.
Me either. What the fuck?
I don't fuck with Chris Brown.
I don't fuck with Chris Brown. Anti-Chris Brown pod. If you fuck with Chris Brown.
I heard it. I remember when it dropped, but I didn't listen to it because I don't like Chris Brown. Even though I like Young Thug, but I don't support Chris Brown.
Jeffrey.
Thugger, baby.
Doja Cat for Hot Pink. And Kalani, It Was Good Until It Wasn't. Wait, why the fuck wasn't she on R&B?
Kalani.
One?
Yeah.
What do they think Kalani is?
I have no fucking idea because she's 100% R&B.
She wasn't even in the
Billboard is weird as shit. Because it says top R&B album and she's on there, but she wasn't on.
But she's not one of the top R&B artists.
Weird.
And it was only like what, 3,
Yeah.
4? That's really weird. I don't know what the fuck they're going off.
Yeah, that should not make no sense.
Let's get these last one. Top
let's
gospel
get this.
artist winner
Kanye.
is Kanye.
Who is even going against them?
I'm about to
Kanye
see.
and Kanye.
I'm about to see.
Jesus is king, right?
Kirk Franklin, Corinne Hawthorne,
Damn.
Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Maverick City Music. I know Kirk Franklin is shaking.
I know Kirk Franklin.
He's shaking.
Oh, that's because
Kirk Franklin's so angry he's probably out there beating the shit out of his son.
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin's like, "It's you, little nigga. You the one that took this shit from me.
Nigga, you lazy.
Exposing me.
Get a job.
Get a fucking job."
How'd that one Kanye song go? That Chick-fil-A song is like, some you my Chick-fil-A.
Oh my god.
Closed on Sunday. That's the most. That's the most lazy rap that we got from Kanye. Closed on Sundays. You my Chick-fil-A. Like what?
So
The
Fred,
laziest rap was that Poopity Scoop song, whatever it was
God.
called.
Yeah.
I feel like he was making a point with that one. He was probably just
I
like,
think he was too.
I could say anything on a song,
Oh.
and people will talk
And also
about
that
it.
beat
And
is
they did.
fire.
That beat was fire as hell. But Fred was
I
saying
will
today
bump
that
that.
the song "Stuck in the Mud" by Isaiah Rashad was the same as "Folding Clothes" by
J. Cole.
J. Cole, and I would disagree with that. But I feel like that Chick-fil-A song, that I feel like that's on par with that "Folding Clothes" song. That's a more accurate comparison.
I don't know that song. I just know that Kanye's on some other shit. I wish I wish him well, but I haven't been able to support him in some time.
Speaking of Kanye West, have y'all seen the new? It's the newest videos I've seen of him, but he was
yelling
like,
at Chance the Rapper.
No.
Oh my god,
that
was crazy. Funny.
That was funny as hell. It was so fucking. He was like yelling at him like he's a little ass kid, but but he was like, Kanye West was like standing on this table, and then he was like, "You know what this is?" And he had a notebook in his hand, and they were like, "What is it?" He was like, "I'm simplifying the English language." He was like, "I'm eliminating words that we don't need." And they're like what?
On his
what?
What?
He was like the word axe, and everybody was like, "Ask?" He was like, "No, axe." And they're like an axe? And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What do you use an axe for?" They're like, "To chop down trees." He was like, "Why are you chopping down trees? They give us oxygen, right? Aren't we all trees? We giving off oxygen?" I was like, "Yo, what? Why of all the like?
Please,
where's this man?
Please send me that.
That's what
Describe
happens.
this man's thoughts.
That's what happens when y'all let a Gemini run rampant way too long. Welcome to Astrology with Marcus M. Murray, where I break down the reason why we got so many problems with Geminis.
Welcome to Zodiac Zaddy with Eric. I don't give a shit about astrology.
Hey, in this shit.
But
and that's the pod.
That's the pod.
Hey,
all right.
What if
hopefully
this was just an
Kanye
astrology
gets back to
pod from
normal.
here out?
Oh my
Y'all
god.
trying to do that?
I would fuck no. What?
Y'all up? Y'all
If
Hey
only-
man, what's
only-
next?
Only if we could just make shit up. Only if we could
What's
just make
next?
shit up on the fly.
Go to the next one on the list.
Eric, you're such
Uh,
a Scorpio.
I'm not even a fucking
Alex,
Scorp-
you're such a Libra. And Davon,
okay.
we all know you Virgo, big Virgo energy.
Big
I
Virgo
ain't
energy
Probably a
over there.
Libra rising
Big-
though.
Am I
We
wrong?
born in the same
Oh,
month.
you know he's a
Oh,
you know he's a
futures.
Sagittarius moon.
Our
we already
birthdays
know.
are a few days apart.
Me and yours, Davon?
Yeah, I'm
When's
pretty
yours?
sure. Mine is July 2nd.
Oh, mine's July 24th. Same month.
Okay.
July babies
Okay.
was good.
What up?
Damn, you got
yeah.
big Cancer energy.
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
god. The last one is Changemaker Award, and that goes to Trey the Truth.
I don't know what the
well,
award's for, but
it's
shout out to
I think
Trey.
it,
Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Trey.
like rest in peace, Trey the Truth.
Mhm.
I
No, he's
think
still
that
alive.
was
He's
He's
dead.
still alive.
Trey the Truth died.
No,
He
no,
did.
he's still alive, bro.
He's dead, man.
I was just
Uh,
like Texas music.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Me too.
god.
Shout out to Trey for real. Like him
Trey
and
the
Zero.
Truth.
I listened to that shit a lot in high
R.I.P..
school, so And I know
What's
he's done a lot for like.
mean though? What does that
He's
mean?
done a lot for the Houston community. I know, like he's really big in the Houston community. Like,
Wow.
I don't know what he does specifically, but like donations and like charity type shit. So
shouts out to Trey the Truth.
I don't even know his music.
Me either.
You probably heard some.
I'm sure
I
I have,
say-
but you know, I always support people like doing shit for their community. So def shouts out to Trey the Truth. Keep doing your thing. Keep listening to
Yeah.
our pod.
Big Cancer energy from Trey the Truth for sure.
Sagittarius Moon.
We
For sure.
should try to just ask random artists to be on our podcast and see what
Hey,
happens.
Trey the Truth, if you
So,
try,
I mean,
I'm sorry that I
might
thought
as
you were
well.
dead.
join the
Just
Zoom
send them
link.
the link.
Might as
Trey the
well.
Truth, if you're
I was
alive,
thinking of-
join the
I was-
pod.
I was thinking about sending Isaiah Rashad the episode we had about his reveal thing.
So he could block us.
Yeah, so he could block me specifically. Dude,
Let him block
okay, this
you.
is completely off topic, but have y'all heard of the block nuke?
No.
Yes.
What is that?
Basically, if you block nuke somebody, you block them, and I think everybody that follows them, and also any account that they might make.
Oh, that's dope. How do you do that?
You block them, and then everybody that's like replied to them, you can like specify it. And you end up with a block list like thousands of people long.
I'm trying to do that.
I think that shit is so
that is
funny.
hilarious.
Oh my
Yo,
God,
we
that
should get
shit is
into
hilarious.
Yasuke though, because we're 50 minutes in.
Damn.
Damn.
Well,
It's gonna be a long pod tonight,
This will
boy.
be quick.
Yeah, but yeah, oh my God, this will be quick. But yeah, let's get into Yasuke.
Oh my
episode.
God.
This will be quick.
Yasuke season.
Episode 5 and 6. The season finale is
impressions.
episode 6. First impressions, Marcus, what's up?
Real rushed. Next, Alex.
Yeah, I agree. The action was cool, but I'm glad that shit's over with at this point.
Davon.
Man, that shit was trash.
Oh, wow.
Eric.
Oh shit. I fell asleep for a few minutes and didn't want to rewind to where I fell asleep.
Yo,
I
so
fell asleep too.
real shit. I did too. I was so tired yesterday, and we were supposed to pod yesterday, and I was like, all right, I can't even take a nap. I gotta sit through this. And I missed some of it.
And the fact that I wasn't like, oh fuck, what I missed, and rewind it is kind of telling.
And I'm glad y'all came around and realized how whack this show is.
Davon took all our blinders off.
He took our blinders off. But like, look, this show, it's ridiculous. I feel like it could have been a lot better if episodes were an hour long. But at the beginning of episode 5, I felt like I had fallen asleep through most of the season. Between episodes 4 and 5,
I think the same fucking
something.
I had that
something
exact
happened
same feeling.
that required like them to actually be in the end game, and like armies on armies being
like
marched up against them. And I was like,
like
wait,
you missed something, right?
I was like, why is
anything.
everybody mobilizing against Yasuke and the girl already? Like, I felt like we had just gotten to the point where, and we had already talked about like the girl had developed her powers really quick. And then all of the sudden we were just like in the deep end game where the main bad guy was amassing his armies, and, you know, the odds were stacked against the people who had spent the entire season trying to like prepare. It felt really weird. Like, I've never felt like more rushed through a season.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
I don't know. It was the weirdest thing because I was tired at that point, and I had to restart episode 5 because I felt like I had missed some critical data as to why the daimyo had mobilized his army. But then they just kept rushing around, and it was really fucking weird.
Hey, though, at the end of episode 4, was he not about to go ham on some army or something? What the hell happened to that?
Well, I thought he was
At the
leaving
beginning of
them at
episode
the end
5.
of episode 4, and then he
Well,
didn't.
Episode 4, he like broke into some place and was about to take on a whole army.
I don't even
weird.
remember that shit.
I will
I
literally
don't
just
remember that.
say once episode 5
No.
started, I was lost again. I felt like I was watching something else, or I had skipped a season or something, because I was just like, where are we? Like, how are we here? Because once episode 5 starts, he's like at the beginning before the theme song, he's like at the temple with the girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after the theme song, it's like something completely fucking different. It's like a time skip or something where they're like
They astro projected.
something, I don't
Let
know.
me astral project. They was in the
The-
astral realm.
Well,
Can I
and then that was like a weird thing in itself, is that it seems like every episode we're just getting caught up on a different aspect. Like this goes into the low and high magic. Every episode they introduce and then immediately start using weird shit. Like the mutants, this episode was the astral projection that was suddenly like a critical thing for the girl
Right.
to
Yeah.
do, and then
And
also
she
communicate
mastered
with
it in like 2 seconds.
mastered it in
Yeah.
1 second?
And-
Who is this fucking girl? What
and
the fuck?
the daimyo had like a quote where she was like, I was molded by the astral plane, which sounded a lot like Bane, 1. And then for
Right.
2, if they were molded by the astral plane, then why did the girl fucking dissipate her so quickly? It all
Right.
just seems
May I say that the fucking daimyo sucked?
She did.
She was fucking trash.
I don't
How-
know what the daimyo was. I was disappointed in it being the main bad guy spider thing. It just was sort of underwhelming.
I know I kind of said this before with I liked how Yasuke was fighting like, you know, other types of beings. Like I guess it stopped at him fighting like fucking werebears and robots and shamans, because when he was like sword fighting the daimyo, I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. Yasuke,
Yeah.
in this world full of people who have extraordinary abilities, he's a regular ass person.
He's just a swordsman. Yeah.
He's just a swordsman, and it makes no sense that he's
And-
able to fight somebody like that.
And he literally gets saved throughout it by the girl.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
his like abilities come from the girl saving him at the last moment. There was so much that was just so weird. The mercenaries that had
His name is Saki.
I didn't even know that was her name, honestly, because I didn't really get too attached to any character. Got attached to Yasuke some, but go ahead.
Did y'all think that the mom's name was Saki, right?
No.
That was a little girl. What was the mom's name?
Mhm.
Does anybody have that in there?
I wasn't really
Mitsu-
important.
I don't know.
Whatever the mom's name was. Did y'all think that she was the parent of the little girl and the little boy from the beginning?
They're
No,
not.
I never thought
No.
I
Yeah,
thought that was his
I
mom.
think
I thought
that
that was his mom.
boy
that.
is
They
her
established
mom.
that in the first episode
Yeah.
that she wasn't the mom because he
Her real
busted in
mom
their house.
sold her.
Mm.
Yeah,
Why does she? Okay, but she's not the other girl's mom. She's not the little girl's mom either, right?
yeah, and
No,
that's
the-
another thing. They
Was
never
she calling her
explained.
mom ever?
They said the little girl was like sold away. I remember they saying that like
She
in
was
the
like her
final-
adoptive mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but did she ever call her mom? Because I know at one point she just started calling her by her name,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
and I
don't know.
thought that was weird. Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't
Also,
important.
the
Nothing was
connection.
important.
The Iga clan, they were like sort of alluding to the Iga clan in a really loose way, you know, like his love interest back in the day, Iga clan, their enemies back in the day, also Iga clan.
Mm.
The girl's caretaker, Iga clan. The end. There was no like, why was
There
the
was no
girl's
payoff.
caretaker part of the Iga clan?
There was no reason for that.
Why did, and obviously like it meant something to him because he put the Eagle Clan charm on his sword at the end, but it seemed like there was more to the Eagle Clan story than we were let on to believe. It like they were really alluding. I thought that maybe I don't know. I didn't know what to think. I thought there was just some mystery surrounding the Eagle Clan. I thought there was more mystery surrounding the missionary guy who hired the mercs. I thought there would be more missionaries.
Was Mitsuhide a part of the Ego clan?
Mitsuhide is his girl, and she had the original Ego clan charm that saw her.
Not Mitsuhide. What the fuck is his name? The dark.
Oh, that guy. No, he wasn't. He was just one of Nobunaga's like advisor, like
followers or something.
Samurai dude. He wasn't part of the Ego clan. He was just a fan of the old ways.
Is that who he fought in episode 4 that was like possessed for a little bit?
Episode 5.
That's who he fought in episode 5. That was the dark samurai who had the face. And then he took it off and he was like, hey, I'm still here, blah, blah, blah.
And then he was like, you'll always be like a servant, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
You'll always be a...
That's what he meant to say, honestly.
You know that's what he meant
to say.
Whenever they said servant, they meant that.
Oh, 100%.
Big lip.
You monkey.
Man,
you know that's what they
wrote. Like, they're making this shit up on the go.
That's what it seemed like. That's truly what it seemed like. I feel like they kind of just put it together, and you can tell it was just kind of just shoved together with no, like. I think it was probably rushed. It seemed rushed.
It was rushed. Like it was 6 episodes, 30 minutes. Like
I think they. One of two things. I think they originally thought that they'd get hour-long episodes, and so they were preparing a story where each of the episodes would be an hour-long worth of exposition and like world building and shit that we didn't get. And then I think
maybe just don't think cut out a lot of everything.
It feels like we were just missing a large piece of content. Like there was just a lot of context that we were never given. And there were just certain relationships that were never expanded on, you know, like him and the girl from the Ego clan that fought with Nobunaga. It's like, yeah, she betrayed Nobunaga,
no context.
but we didn't really get to feel the weight of what that betrayal meant.
Literally, I didn't care.
We couldn't empathically, we couldn't find empathy in the fact that, oh, you know, it's like she's his lover and she's betrayed them. It was just like, all right, well, you know, like we don't really care. And then
because how it was is there was no context of their bond or their relationship or anything before he killed her. We didn't even realize that they were together until he killed her.
Until he was like cradling her. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, and then, oh, that was a thing, I guess.
I also had a problem with the mercenaries. Like I knew the mercenaries would come back because they were just like, yeah, we don't need to kill homie because the dude that's going to pay us is gone. So I had a feeling that they'd come back, but I didn't feel like they would come back and be so suicidal. They came back just to die.
Why were they doing that?
Only the homie from Benin it was the one that got to see the payout. It was fucking weird. Right. It was just like
literally a complete reversal of each of their characters.
I feel like they didn't have a reason to come back either.
No. Well, like money's not involved, so there's no reason.
No, there was money. The girl promised them triple their rate, and then she just played it off like, haha, like, I'm so cool, I can use my powers. And they were like, girl? You know, like the girl.
She did use her powers to contact them somehow.
Yeah, the girl with the powers contacted him and was like, yo, we'll pay you triple your rate if you come help us. But even after that, they were still suicidal as hell. I'd be pissed if I was a mercenary being contacted by I got prank called, thought I had a job, fucking put my ass on the line, and then I'm not going to get paid what I thought. And then on top of that, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this girl to safety. You know, seriously, like what? Like they're the ones that put her in danger to begin with. So why do they suddenly care about this girl or even this entire thing
that they were just mercenaries or capture?
Yeah, it was weird.
That shit made no sense, and hate that they go ahead.
Sorry, I was wondering why the hell the robot suddenly has emotions,
feelings, and emotions.
Yeah, he just found out what a friend was, and now he's about to self-destruct.
Right, a friend. Oh no, my cold robotic exterior has melted.
Like, friend,
are you dead?
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye,
like,
friend.
What the fuck, man?
And then also the army was unfazed. Like he killed himself.
Unfazed.
Motherfuckers was still crawling over the wall. The big ass mechs that the daimyo had were just sort of dancing around in the background for the first half of the episode. The mechs were doing nothing, and then they started swiping at motherfuckers. But it's like, all right, you got 3 big ass mechs. Do something about it.
Yeah. Just going back to the mercenaries. I hate that they just completely did a 360 for each of their characters. Like the werebear girl was supposed to be this badass Russian who didn't give a fuck about anything but money. But now she just wants to sacrifice her life for not money, for a person that she pretty much just met. And
Right.
I feel like those characters were what was like the last string holding me to kind of liking the show, because I liked the mercenaries, but they just
I did too.
completely fucking. I would say that what is he? The dude from Benin. I still like him. He's cool.
And he stayed a mercenary. He never at any point was like, yo, like I'm about to. I mean, he put his ass on the line, but he was never like, he never had his moment where he was like, you guys go on, I'll stay behind, or like commit suicide.
I feel like he was doing that to save his own ass too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing. If they were going to incorporate the mercenaries at the end like that, like they should have dedicated an episode to them or something to show that maybe they've talked about it or they've had a change of heart somehow or anything, instead of just being out of nowhere. Like the robot and the girl having that little moment where they're like, oh, we're friends, right? That should have happened episodes ago, to where we know that they've built this relationship and bond that the robot understands, and the robot is able to feel, to the point where when she dies out of nowhere, he self-destructs to avenge her.
Yeah.
And it's out of place and makes no sense.
Their deaths meant nothing. They didn't do anything.
They literally didn't. They didn't do anything. They didn't put.
They literally could have went to the tower with them and survived.
Especially the fucking werewolf girl. She did nothing.
She didn't kill anybody, did she?
No, she probably killed like 20, 30 people. Not enough to matter,
right? Like they like
the priest.
Yeah.
Oh, the priest fucked her up. I forgot about
that. Shit was kind of hard.
That was gross.
That shit was kind of
hard. They
hard.
like fucking.
They were doing their jutsus.
Yeah. Another reason why I think a bunch of content got cut out was literally because Yasuke leaves that temple, and it seems like just on the other side of the mountain was the daimyo's palace. They like got there super. They got there super quick. Fuck. Like, I get that they were in the land of the pink swirling whirlpool sky, so it means they're like close, but I didn't think they were just like on the other side of the mountain. They were just like, he was like, all right, go through this tunnel. Daimyo's right there. Like, why wouldn't the daimyo figure out that there's a tunnel there and destroy the... And so...
Why did they ever even leave the tower if they knew where the daimyo was?
I don't know, man.
I don't just went there from the beginning and killed it.
And the fact that we can't even chalk this like disaster up to a time constraint, like, oh, we only had they can't even be like, oh, we only had fucking 6 hours? Is that how much it was? This whole series? Or 3 hours. 3 hours. We only had 3 hours of content that we were able to make. Then simplify your fucking story. Eliminate the magic or the robots. Eliminate one of those two elements, and then you're able to make a little more sense.
Honestly, even if this season ended in the other guy from Nobunaga being the main battle, I feel like that would have been better. You know, where the season ended with Yasuke defeating the guy that used to, talk shit under Nobunaga. Like, I feel like if we would have cut off the whole daimyo part and just had that guy leading the army, even though he was still being controlled by the daimyo, you could leave some room so that the story could potentially continue, or it could just end with, the girl being safe and Yasuke defeating his reincarnated old samurai partner guy, but it just seems like too much at once, and it
The
struggled.
girl literally could have killed them all.
She probably could have.
Yeah,
There's no need for Yasuke.
yeah. She just needed to slip into the astral plane and fuck up the
And one
daimyo.
more thing. The last episode, this nigga said, "You're standing. You're not sick."
Dude,
Like, what?
I forgot about that
What do you
part.
mean? I don't even remember that part.
Oh my
That's
God.
what he said.
He was like, "You're standing up. You're not talking to the little."
I was
girl.
like, "Are you
Oh,
serious?"
the
You're not
girl,
sick anymore.
yeah.
And then she's been standing the whole fucking time. Like
Right.
that's literally the whole show.
Well, she's already been
standing.
putting in work. Yeah.
I forgot about that fucking part. I blocked it out.
That was the end for me.
That shit. I
Icing
was
on
like,
the cake.
when was she sick? She was sick at the first episode.
She was sick for the first 2 episodes, and then she was good.
Better than good. She's this master fucking learner, this master power user. And
I should
because
have cut it off at that point, but I didn't.
Truthfully, we should have cut this off like 3 episodes ago.
Man,
That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I am shocked. This ending, these last 2 episodes shocked me. Truly. I didn't think it would be this bad. Of course, still shouts out to Fly Low.
I mean, I don't think Flylo
LaShawn
wrote the
Thomas.
shit.
He
You
had
know
his
what?
hand
But
in it.
Flying
He
Flying
had his
Lotus
hand in
is
it.
like he's like really invested, and I don't know
He is.
what all he did, but he's super invested. I mean, his name's Yasuke on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's like super into it. I
He
think
capes for it every day.
I think he's still gonna be scoring other anime at Netflix. He said today, so that's dope.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this show was just sort of like fucking dumb, and I feel like it could have been a lot better. I feel like they could have done Yasuke better.
He said something about it not wanting to be historically accurate, and I don't think you need to be historically accurate to make this a good show.
Yeah, literally, you need good writing. Yeah. I didn't. You know what? And on the first and second episode, I was into it. I didn't need it to be historically accurate. I was like,
Right.
okay, we got robots, we got shaman. What else? But the pacing and some of the dialogue choices and overall them trying to wrap up, like, all in all, it was the daimyo went down relatively easily. And I feel like her mastering her powers and them traveling around, imagine like a whole season where they're just sort of traveling around, uncovering, a more fleshed out past, going into the reason why there's mutants and magic,
Right.
kind of easing into some of the larger themes that have a big stake in the show. Whereas we're just confused more than anything. Flying Lotus, we're confused. LaShawn Thomas, we don't know why anything was the way it was. Why was the daimyo so powerful? Like, was she also like a magic user like the girl, or
that's another thing that I was very confused about. They like the daimyo was making it seem like she had the same powers as the girl.
That's kind of what I got the impression
better.
Yeah. And that's why she was able to steal like her life force or whatever. But they never
like
explored that.
Exactly. And there's like so many facets of like powers in this world. It seems like you can't fucking keep up, and there's no explanation.
Mutants, there's the people with powers like Saki, and
there's shamans.
There's also missionaries randomly, and the missionaries, I don't know what else, like there could have been an entire season full of missionaries and mutants and stuff. Like, we didn't have to skip right to the end and get the conclusion, because like right now they can't do anything else with this show. The main bad guy's gone. Yasuke walked off into the distance, like maybe he was about to embark on another adventure, but I doubt. What else could there be, even? Like, I don't know, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit.
LaShawn Thomas, Fly Low, if y'all want to come on the show and set us straight, please do, because we are all confused. We are all upset. Uh, I can't even say I enjoyed the ride of the show because I didn't. I kept falling asleep. I was very uninterested because I was just confused the whole time, and that's not fun for me. Um, let's get into
Would
ratings.
have liked it better if it was just old Japan, no
Like
robots,
the
no mech,
Edo.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it would have been
just
better.
him and his journey on becoming a samurai. That's
I think that's what everybody expected, and everybody would have been perfectly fine with that.
and it don't even need to be historically accurate. I don't even think it's that much written documentation on him anyway.
No, there's
Yeah.
not.
So
Yeah, but Alex, what would you rate these last two episodes, episode 5 and the finale, episode 6 of
We're rating
Yasuke?
are we rating this the last two, not the entire series?
Well,
last two years.
the series is
Average.
an average of the show.
So we're gonna take all three ratings and then average them, and that'll be our rating for the show,
I mean,
which we still need to do for Invincible.
I think I'm gonna give it like a 5, honestly. Like, there were some things that I liked, like the action's really cool, and like some of the characters were interesting, but the story was hard to follow and didn't make a lot of sense. There's a lot of plot holes. And then I think you guys touched on it too. There's like no real character that we get like attached to or anything like that. So like, yeah, I'd say 5 out of 10 for me overall.
Davon?
A 4 and a 3 respectively.
Just one rating. Just one
No, it's
rating
just
for
one.
both
Just
both
one.
episodes.
A 3.
Low
He went
ball.
with the lower.
I'm done.
All right. Marcus, ratings for episode 5 and 6.
I'll do 5 as well. That's it. I don't have nothing else to say
nothing
that I
else to
haven't.
say about that.
Nah. I mean, the action was cool, but also, I mean, I was falling asleep in the final confrontation. Mind you, I was tired, but it just wasn't like, yo, I gotta see if Yasuke makes it out. I was pretty sure he would.
He almost didn't. He had a hole in him.
You know, and that's a thing that they always do. It's like, okay, the protagonist died. Oh wait, we
But
have a
she
girl
got
with
healing
omnipotent powers. She's never used the healing powers before. Every episode,
her
she gets a
life.
new fucking ability. Astral plane, bring back from the death. You know what I mean? Like, I get tired of that.
Telekinesis, fucking psychic projection. What is that?
She's God.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Eric, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Now somebody do the
honestly,
average.
I feel like this 4 is probably standing on like my respect for LaShawn Thomas and Flying Lotus.
I mean,
Speaking of
it's not a whole
LaShawn
bunch of
Thomas,
respect.
speaking of LaShawn Thomas, I recently heard that everybody hates him.
Oh, really?
Yes, because
Why?
of the Cannon Busters thing. You brought it up last episode. I didn't know about it, but apparently nobody got paid back for the Cannon Busters pilot.
Interesting.
Yeah, they said he just disappeared off all social media, and
That
nobody's
is what
heard
happened.
anything
He
back.
did disappear.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the thing. And that was something I saw on TikTok. But I digress. These last 2 episodes were fucking horrible for me. I was forcing myself to watch them, and I hate doing that because I feel like I'm wasting my time. I kept
Yeah, I had
falling
to give
asleep.
it a 3. After that, you're standing.
Man.
You're not sick anymore. Line. I was
Bro,
sick.
I was just pissed. I was just pissed because I was rushing to watch that episode and we didn't
Like, I
pod.
can't do this no more.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.
right.
I'm sorry, a 4. But yeah, that's it. Another series
Thank
in
God.
the books. We're over. We're on to the next one, whatever it may be.
Raised by
It's gonna be Raised by Wolves. That's
Raised
Alex's
by
choice
Wolves.
on
What's
HBO.
that?
It's on
Wait,
HBO.
that's that one show, right?
By Ridley Scott.
Show? Yeah, by Ridley.
Ooh,
Well, Ridley
I've
Scott
been
only
meaning
did 2 episodes, but yeah,
He
So-
made the show though. He's the executive producer, right?
yeah.
That'll be
I
an
don't know.
interesting one.
It is. I've seen it all the way through, and
For real.
it's
I've
definitely.
seen it all the way through too. So that's.
Oh,
the
you
one.
did finish it?
Yeah.
I've
Oh.
only watched 2 episodes, so
Yeah.
Davon, have you watched it?
I watched a couple with Alex.
Yeah, he came
But I
over.
was-
So let's
Started
just get
over.
the ratings for the first episodes out of the way then.
I don't remember it.
Right now, I give it. I give the first couple of episodes 8.
Yeah,
I
would
don't think we
give
should
like
rate it right now.
8 or 9. I mean, I could be
I don't think we should.
And that's
I
the
don't-
pod.
I don't. Yeah, that
Next
is the pod.
episode,
Though. I mean,
Episodes 6 through 7 of Raised by Wolves.
no.
What?
How long are the episodes? Do y'all know?
They're
An hour.
Oh, so we're. Whew, how many episodes are there?
10, I think.
10?
10 or 8. 10 or 8.
All right, we got a long season coming up. That's 10 episodes of
So-
the pod.
We should figure out how to do this while also implementing in Loki weekly. So I think we should do Raised by
Oh,
Wolves.
yeah.
We should do Raised by Wolves twice a week up until the week that Loki comes out. And then we can do Raised by Wolves and Loki at the same time. 1 episode Loki, 1 episode Raised by Wolves.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm with that. That's the pod, y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. As always, we got Omega Marcusses on Twitter. We
Follow
got Men's
me on
Lubriderm.
Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Patreon. Come out to Civic Center Park this weekend. See your boy paint.
He's about to be painting murals in Denver. If
Shouts
you're
out
in
to my
Denver-
guy though. He got talent out here. I
Oh
wish
yeah,
I
my
had
man's
talent
super
like me.
talented. We're all talented.
For real. Real
oh,
talent.
speaking of talent, I just found these, and these are this is some things that my daughter got on her last day of school, and one of them says best style. Because my
Oh,
daughter's
your
swagged out.
daughter got some awards?
Yeah, these are some awards
that's
she got
cute.
for class. She got
All
also
right, best
got
style. What else?
master reader and
Okay.
best vocabulary, because
So that
we
master
teaching
reader,
vocab out here.
I feel like the bests are pretty definitive. Like she's the best in the class.
Yes,
But that master reader, how many others got master reader?
there's only one per student.
Hell yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
she-
Yeah.
Yeah, and she got 3 of them shits.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we homeschooled her, so
Killing
Dad of the
game.
year.
Hey, shout out to your daughter.
shouts. Oh, for sure. Shouts out to Liana when you turn.
It's been a couple of pods since we've had you yelling at your kids.
Shouts out to Lee. You might listen to this one day. Shouts out to you. Stop giving me grief.
Yeah.
All right.
What else? Y'all got
but
anything
yeah.
to plug?
Yeah. Men's Lubriderm on Twitter.
Nothing
Anything
at the
coming
moment.
up?
Nope.
Alex.
nothing.
Alex is modeling $50 an hour.
50
Willing to
ball.
do pretty much whatever. You know what I mean? Streetwear styling.
Some
Something
strange.
strange.
Sounds strange
Some
for a little
strange.
change.
You know what I'm saying? I got the casting couch in my house.
You seen it? You know the vibes.
Devon, you got anything you working on? Anything?
No, just dissing Parliament every week on Twitter.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
sir. Hey, Davon, you started
You
a new
can't-
job though recently, right?
I did.
We
It's
don't we
alright.
don't have to go into it.
I'm ready
Don't
to
doubt-
quit.
I know one thing. Don't down Parliament. Don't do that. This a pro Parliament podcast. The PPP. Like we about to get a PPP loan and trick it off all that Parliament.
Hell no.
Yeah, we
I hate
topic
Parliament.
next week is Parliament for the first half and then Raised by Wolves. Second, we go into our
Oh,
Parliament
God.
stories.
Nah, hold on, bro. We would have to dedicate an entire episode to talk about Parliament. That's not that's not no
Parliament
half topic.
ratings next episode.
The
I can
floor-
go in on Parliament all night.
Bro, me too. Honestly, it's one of those places where if I want Ratchet, I regret what I ask for, because every time I go to Parliament, there's at least 2 fights every time. that's close
bro.
quarter fighting. If it's
gotta
if one
keep you on
person
your
on the floor
toes.
is fighting, everyone's fighting. It seems like
Most likely, yeah.
it's the red light, man. The red light. You can't have a place with red light and not expect aggression. Like that's
The
just
red
asking
light
people to
just
bring out.
max the blood on the
Yeah,
floor.
man.
That
Oh,
red light
exactly.
replenishes me.
The red.
But
You
that's the
bask in the
pot.
red light. You start thinking about guns and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
You think about Parliament. You think about bringing the iron.
Oh my God. But yeah, let's end this. That's the pod, y'all.
That's the
Alex at
pod.
Parliament right now.
Alex at Parliament right
red
now.
light.
That's the
Hey,
pod,
Alex.
y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
We got our live
Make
correspondent from the dance floor. How sticky is it?
Man, my shoe fell off, bro.
Let us end the pod. That's the pod, y'all. Make sure y'all tap into our next episode. Peace.